And now, the 2015 NCMPR Medallion Award-winning Studio Bergen.
Hi, I'm Larry Levanka, and welcome to Studio Bergen, your connection to the state's #1 college for associate degree graduates 3 years in a row. It's time once again for our countdown.
Number 10.
It's springtime, even if the weather hasn't cooperated, but nonetheless, when millions of U.S. college students begin finalizing their plans for the fall. For thousands of soon-to-be Bergen graduates, the search remains well underway as well. Last month, students had the opportunity to meet with representatives from four-year institutions as part of a transfer event. We spoke to a few of them about their experience.
You can do research online, but it's kind of hard to ask specific questions, and they have workshops here. So when we go to the workshop, you ask personal questions, so it's really helpful.
There's a lot of different kinds of schools here, which is great because Bergen has so many different programs to offer. I've seen everything from engineering, tech schools to liberal arts schools, which is very good to see.
In addition to numerous transfer agreements that Bergen maintains with four-year schools across the country, including Columbia, NJIT, and NYU, a Bergen associate degree allows most students to begin at a four-year institution as a junior. For a full list of transfer opportunities, visit bergen.edu/transfer.
Number 9.
Of course, the logical progression from college is to employment. So for students seeking to immediately enter the workforce, either while enrolled in college or after they graduate, Bergen also sponsored a job fair last month. Students had the opportunity to visit with employers seeking to fill both part and full-time positions. Bergen graduates rank number 11 in the U.S. for mid-career salaries according to the online compensation database PayScale.
Number 8.
The Literary Arts Series welcomed author Michael Thomas to campus last month. Thomas, whose first book, Man Gone Down, was selected as one of the New York Times Book Review's top 5 novels of the year, as well as a New York Times notable book and a San Francisco Chronicle notable book, is now preparing a memoir on 4 generations of men in his family. While visiting, he discussed multiple topics, including the importance and value of education.
From my experience, education is one of the great equalizers in our society, certainly. And without it, I don't know where I'd be. My mother worked really hard to afford the best education for her children. She comes from a one-room schoolroom in Jim Crow, Virginia. Made it up to Boston. Private schools, great public schools. And going back to school as a young adult, I came in through the community college and public institutions. And I think also education is a great socialization tool. You get to be outside yourself, outside of your bedroom, your living room, your yard, your neighborhood, your streets, introduced to literature and like and unlike-minded people.
The renowned author also paid tribute to those who inspired him, hoping to now pay that forward.
Reading James Baldwin or Audre Lorde or listening to Bob Dylan or being introduced to those people through my parents, but also through education, and sharing those experiences with people, with my siblings and friends as a child and as a young man and as an adult. My work, hopefully through it comes those experiences, and hopefully I can pass on what has been given to me.
Number 7.
Bergen Stages will close its season with a Henrik Ibsen classic, An Enemy of the People, April 7th through 15th at the main campus in the Anna Maria Saccone Theater. Exploring the story of a scientist who discovers bacteria in the town's water supply, the media complies with local government in suppressing the study, and when the scientist becomes a whistleblower alleging the misconduct, the easily manipulated majority in the town turn him into an outcast, hence an enemy of the people. For more information or to purchase tickets, please visit tickets.bergen.edu.
Number 6.
TEDx, a program of local self-organized events that mimic the popular TED Talks series featuring short discussions of 18 minutes or less on myriad subjects, returned to Bergen last month. 17 speakers, such as David Yakami, an adjunct professor, discussed topics like technology in education.
I feel like the students should be aware of what's happening, and especially technology and how quick it's changing. It's becoming part of pretty much our lives, right? Every day something's happening. So I feel like students should be informed of what's happening, and there's a lot of interesting things going on. So my talk kind of focuses on that. And for me, this is kind of a new experience, kind of being here and kind of engaging with everyone, with my students, with my friends, and kind of letting them know what is happening around them and how the technology is changing.
Bergen's TEDx talks remain unparalleled in academia. They have generated nearly 6.6 million views on YouTube. The event was once again organized by the Center for Peace, Justice, and Reconciliation and Office of Multicultural Affairs.
Number 5.
Turning our attention to a major series of events this month, Bergen will host its annual Community Health Month during April. Among the events scheduled at all 3 college locations, Bergen's health profession students and faculty will offer screenings, stress management workshops, and yoga demonstrations, among others. Other events include a Monday, April 3rd talk on drug use and the effects on the young adult brain by Dr. Sean Kim of Harvard University at 11 a.m. in room A104 at the main campus, and a Friday, April 7th mental health first aider course beginning at 8:30 a.m.
Number 4.
Among all community college students, financial issues play a major role in their ability to remain enrolled. In fact, nearly half believe their finances could cause them to leave their institution, according to the Center for Community College Student Engagement. That's why Bergen took the wraps off a new resource, the Center for Financial Literacy, this semester, to help educate and raise awareness of personal finances. According to Michelle Anders, who manages the new facility, the aim is simple: provide resources.
We're here for the students. Financial literacy means to understand how to manage your money and make it work for you. We are a resource for all students, and we hope they come into the center and take advantage. We also are reaching out to the students, and we're hosting information sessions and different events to bring this information to them.
Among the services provided, the center gives students access to financial planning software, offers information sessions, and hands-on support from staff and guest lecturers.
Do they want more information on how to manage a credit card? Are they not understanding perhaps some of the details about banking or a savings account versus a checking account? It could be just as simple as that. Or it could be more complicated. Perhaps they would like to talk more about financial aid, loans, grants, and scholarships. So we do have a full range of topics that we can cover with the student.
The center is funded through a federal grant and private support from TD Bank.
Number 3.
I had the distinct pleasure of representing the college at the March 15th Chairman's Reception sponsored by the Commerce and Industry Association of New Jersey, which recognized Bergen with this, the Champion of Good Works Award for its anti-hunger efforts. In a recent survey of 33,000 community college students at 70 institutions, 1/3 said they regularly battle hunger. The same report found that more than 2/3 of those surveyed remain food insecure, a characterization of insufficient, reliable access to nutritious food. Bergen has taken steps to combat this issue with its students, partnering with local nonprofit, the Center for Food Action, to open a pantry at its main campus and signing the President's Commitment to Food and Nutrition Security pledge initiated by Auburn University and PUSH. President Walter represented the only community college leader to make that commitment. Bergen represented one of only 6 colleges to earn recognition at the CIANJ event, which honored companies and organizations from multiple sectors, including financial services, healthcare, and manufacturing.
Number 2.
Bergen celebrated Women's History Month in March with a series of events recognizing the triumphs and history of females in the workplace, education, and society at large. Former Bergen student Angela Logan, the owner of Mortgage Apple Cakes, a business she grew from scratch as she tried to save her home from foreclosure, opened the month with a keynote address. She discussed the desire and determination it took to pull off the feat, which has now become a successful enterprise. Also part of the month, a panel on trailblazing women in the workplace featured guests such as pilot Kara King, who discussed the challenges of maintaining balance.
In the role that I'm in now in business and in sales and in client services, it's 24/7. And I definitely agree with Allison. It can be very hard, and you have to find your boundaries and perhaps look around and say, where is this lack of balance coming from? Am I self-inducing it by working too hard? Is it my spouse? Is it my kids? Is it my manager? Is it my friends? Where is the pressure coming from, and how can I reframe that and find a way to make it more healthy for me? So yes, it can be achieved. I think it takes practice and focus.
Number 1.
I owe you a Coke. Well, actually, thanks to Phi Beta Kappa and the Coca-Cola Foundation, it's 4 Bergen students who earned it. Selected from among 1,800 members of Phi Beta Kappa, the Honor Society of two-year institutions, Nikita Jawali, Sarah Huang, Daniela Liberto, and Dmitry Papavasilu will receive scholarships through the 2017 Coca-Cola Community College Academic Team Program. All will be honored at the organization's annual convention April 6th through 8th in Nashville, Tennessee. Papavasilu will receive one of 50 Silver Scholar Awards, which provides a $1,250 scholarship. Jawali, Huang, and Liberto each earned Bronze Scholar honors and $1,000. President Dr. B.K. Walter had this to say about the award winners. The selection of 4 Bergen Community College students to the 2017 Coca-Cola Community College Academic Team represents a great source of pride for the institution. Not only have these students made a commitment to completion through their academic performance, but contributed to our campus community through their dedication to service. The Coca-Cola Community College Academic Team Program, sponsored by the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation, provides more than $200,000 in scholarships each year. An independent panel of judges considers academic achievement, leadership, and engagement in college and community service in the selection process. Nationwide, approximately 91% of Phi Theta Kappa members earn an associate degree or transfer to a 4-year institution, compared to the national rate of 38%. The organization provides its 3 million student members with $37 million in transfer scholarships each year. More than 1,300 chapters exist throughout the world, including Bergen's, which notched a spot in the organization's Global Top 30 last year. The newest members of the Honor Society were inducted in late March. That's our countdown for this month. We'll see you again next time. For Bergen Community College, I'm Larry Levanka. Thanks, and take care.